What's up guys, welcome back to our Statue Collector channel. As you may know, a couple of days ago we did a live unboxing of this guy with Payne and Warren, so shout out to them for helping me out. And basically today we are going to show you the in-depth look and the details of this piece and give my thought on it, but keep in mind that it is a prototype, so I'm not going to do a full review of it. Now without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, let's start from the base. As you can see, it's the broken pavement and roads, and there's a lot of elements around. There's line through the road. There's a couple of tubings, fire hydrants, and also you get this rebar. These are real metal as well, so that's cool. Alright, same as War Machine. The base is meant to go together, everything, but that's the thing about the base on this guy. It's kind of bland. It doesn't look too real to me, but again, you're not going to be paying too much attention to it because the presence of War Tank. All right, let's check out this piece. The legs looks amazing. I think you can tell there's a lot of work put into this. There's details everywhere, and you can see different, like a faded gold color where the track is, and you know where the joints, also the choke, everything looks great. All right, let's check out the back side. You can see the base down here. It's all right, but man, just look at the details and the scope of this. There's so much that went into it. That looks so good, man. Just wow. But you know what? Most people will have this back and will never see it. You know, unless you have it as a centerpiece that people can walk around and see the whole thing, then you can appreciate it more. All right, now let's take a look at this big ass gun. I mean, there's no option other than this, but this is where it's going to take a lot of depth away from you. So make sure you have the space, you know. And I actually like this big gun because look how easy you can take off this thing and just turn on the light, and the fact that it has a pulsating light all the time, that's even better. But I hope that they can actually have like a button outside here that you can just press on and put it in like different mode, like you can change to red color, you know, or make it stay still without pulsing. That would be great too. Alright, let's take a look at the body and the chest. Same intricate details, everything looks really good. The chest piece right here is flap. You can open up when you put the War Machine inside, but it also acts like so there's room for your finger to go in here and just go turn the light on the chest on without having to take it out. That's cool right there. Nice and vibrant color. And then you just close it back up. Just turn on the light for the head as well. Hold up. Here we go. There. Boom. There we go. Very cool. I really like the red eyes on this, and you can see the big ass machine gun on both sides, the rocket launcher, and some other kind of guns. Those are removable as well if you don't want to display them, but I don't know anyone who wouldn't want to. All right, and his left arm, there's an option that you can here put the big gun in or without. It's cool. The prototype just have the peg. I'm not sure if the production will actually be magnetic or not, but it's pretty steady here, and it's heavy as well. Actually, all of the weapons are pretty heavy. All right, let's get to the War Machine himself. You can see a lot of battle damage and dirt. I really like that. There's battle damage everywhere. Okay, moving up to the chest plate, you can turn the lights on I do have it on during the live, but now it's dead again because, you know, I have to fix it somehow. It's in here, so we can't turn the light on for you guys. But the head scope, yep, this one has light. That's cool. And the two regular arms. I mean, War Machine himself, it looks okay. It's not really anything special or that impressive, but when you put the big guns behind him, that's when he just becomes so much presence. Looks so cool, man, look. And the way you can take this off, this gun actually have two parts to it, so you have to connect it, and this as well. The metal line that goes inside. Very cool, man. And these are pretty heavy as well. The prototype just have this little connector from the back to hold the gun. So yeah, it's pretty steady as far as I can tell. Okay, and the gun from War Machine, you can actually put it onto War Tank himself. So, but that's gonna be a different connector for the leg to go into here. So you just take this out and put the other connector on. I will show you that later. And basically it's just gonna look like this. Just gonna have an extra machine gun on his leg. All right, same thing with his left gun in the back here. You can actually place it on his left arm right here using the other connector as well, if you want to do that. All right, so now we're gonna put the War Machine inside the War Tank to see what it looks like and place all of the weapons where it should be, all decked out. All right, so we changed it up. This is actually the version A. What you see before was a version B, so you get a War Tank, other half to stand alone. All right, so we changed the chest piece out and also the collar and the head, also the joints to put in these machine guns. Okay, now let's take a look. All right, let's take a look at this. All right, it looks pretty cool, honestly, like the way it is like this, but a lot of people have been saying that the anatomy just looks so wrong. Like, where does his legs go? I don't know. Yeah, it looks kind of odd if you ask me, because his waist is all the way down here already, so there's really no room for his legs to be anywhere else. I can see why. But some people might say like, he got injured and get amputated or whatever, but I mean, come on, man. This is the original design and it doesn't have to make sense. Most of the things in the comics done anyway, so I have no problem with this. All right, so as you can see, I mean, it looks pretty cool sitting here, controlling War Tank. This piece can actually just, you know, fold down a bit. The head is moving toward, the head is moving up, just like the Hulkbuster over here. And the weapons looking really cool. I mean, he's all decked out with weapons right now. That's a really cool thing right here. Without the light up function, there should be a little bit more light up around here somewhere. Would be balancing everything out, I would say. But other than that, man, I think it's great. So if you have less room, version A is probably for you. But for me, version B is a must because I'm going to be displaying them separately, just like I did before. All right, so I got the War Tank and War Machine come right next to the Hulkbuster and Iron Man. So you guys can see like the scale and the differences. As you can tell, the Hulkbuster is more vibrant because of its color, and the War Tank is a little bit more dull because it's gunmetal and silver. But you can tell that they are going to pair nicely together. It's cool. But Iron Man is actually a little bit taller than War Machine himself. And one thing about the Hulkbuster that I don't like is that the way the battery is set up, you actually, you know, have to take out parts and, you know, unscrew some of the parts to put the battery in, and it's just a big hassle for me. While War Tank is just so easy, you know, and it's easier to take the battery out, change it, or whatever. So as far as the size difference, I think it will go well together, especially if you have the Hulkbuster sitting in the front. But for me, I'm just gonna move the Hulkbuster all the way to the left and have the War Tank actually be on the right side. These two should fill up the space pretty well here, and I'm just gonna leave it there. So make sure that you plan out ahead before you assemble him, because it's gonna be a hassle just taking it apart, moving it, and everything. Okay, so overall, I think it's such a great piece. As you can see it, and there's so much details and scope, everything. Paint is everything that goes into this, just awesome. The only thing that I could change is maybe like make the base a little bit better, and also the color of the gunmetal could have been darker, so the silver and other colors can pop through. So that's about it. All right, that's it for the in-depth look at the war tank and the war machine. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also, if you ask me, is it worth the money? Well, I can't really answer that for you guys because everybody financial is different. But it is an expensive piece for sure, being XM exclusive. All right, for those who live in Bangkok, you can go check him out at Toys King store at Pan Tip, second floor. It should be there sometime next week or so. You can go check it out yourself. All right, thank you for watching, and the next review will be of the Robin King prototype as well. That should be a couple of days after this. So thank you for watching and see you, man. Peace.